Good morning. It is October 21, the 21st of October. And we have another beautiful day here in Georgia. And what are we going to talk about today? Well, I have a dental appointment at 2 o'clock this afternoon. They're going to fill in a cavity, apparently, take out a filling that is cracked and repair that. And then in January, when my insurance renews, they're going to do a more extensive repair, basically take out another filling and replace it. But that takes two different appointments at the same time. So that's to be looking forward to. We only have 13 days before the election here on the 21st. And it looks more and more dire every day. The last poll that I have seen shows every state, that's every state, that is up for not so much grabs, but what's up for the turning point is even, 50-50. And I'm just hoping the polls are wrong, desperately hoping the polls are wrong, because this fella, Trump, is such a wacko, an absolute impossible whack job. And people aren't seeing it, They're looking at everything he says. Well, he didn't mean that. He didn't say that. You're taking this out of context. And even when the media fellow goes in and says, no, I'm not. Here, listen. And then comes back to the talking head and he says, well, that's still not what he meant. He meant, and the other guy says, no, that is exactly what he meant. Here, he said it again. Listen to this. So it's a carousel of lies, I guess, because he says one thing, and then everybody that supports him is saying, well, he didn't mean that. But at some point in time, God, I hope it's not after the election, is that we have to start believing that he does mean that. Anyway, so on the other fronts, maybe you'll enjoy this one. We went out yesterday, some very short errands. We had our grandson with us. He's 8 years old. And we took him to get some games for his PS4. And what was funny is that one of the games, there's nothing current about it. It's still a good game, but we purchased it for 99 cents. Now he has to have an internet connection in order to play it, but that's a standard. And then we found another one. Again, these are no longer manufactured. These are all used, but another one for even, not very much. And then he found a Lego Avengers one. So, we spent $20 and we got 3 games, which is nice. And then we went and got yogurt. and it was a yogurt shop. I don't know how long it'll stay there, but they have 20 different flavors of yogurt, and then another 20, maybe even 40 things that you can put on top of your yogurt, and then of course you weigh it and then pay whatever the cost per ounce is. And it was kind of fun. The funny part is there was a bag of candied corn that was left on the table. And when we got back, we found that the dogs had gotten to it and basically, took the bag apart and ate the candy corn. Then in the middle of the night, they both decided, their stomachs decided that this was not for dogs. And so we have the evidence of the impropriety around the house. And that's my job for this afternoon, is repairing carpets wherever they essentially expunged the remainings of the candied corn and what they ate for dinner. Not pleasant. And then for some reason, the older dog, a bigger dog, Cooper, whoever wants to walk with me every day, decided to sleep someplace where he doesn't usually sleep, and so he went, quote unquote, missing. And I'm woken out. I think that's the right word. Wakened up, wakened, whatever. Prior to 7 o'clock, with the announcement that the dog is missing. And I'm going, the house is sealed. There's no ways for the dog to get out. I didn't leave him out. He was on the bed last night. So he's just somewhere. Anyway, she's in the panic mode. And I, finally get out of bed, fairly quickly. And before I'm even out of the room, I found him. So he wasn't gone very far. He was just in some other room, on our bed, sleeping. But again, fun part of having dogs sometimes is cleaning up the messes that they leave. As we continue. I read an interesting article today. It said that in your having serious infections such as heart, respiratory, herpes, flu, those kinds of things lead to dementia. And then you can read through the article, and it's from some magazine I've never heard of before, apparently Aging Plus or something. And you should get through these articles. It goes, tells you where this information is coming from, and it's a fairly large group. And then there's this paragraph that says, oh, by the way, all the people that we reported that had dementia after getting ill were sent to the hospital. So it's only people who have serious infections, not something at home where a couple of aspirin take care of, but serious, probably emergency room type situations. You have the ability or the likelihood of increased dementia, and how they, and again, later in the article, what they were looking at was brain scans. They were looking at brain scans and looking at the size of the various parts of the brain. And apparently the hippocampus, I may not be pronouncing that right, but it was the one that was most affected. It did bring up a new vaccine that I hadn't heard of, RSV I think it's called, that anybody over 65 should be getting. I've already had the herpes, herpes? No, I'm going to get that one wrong. Anyway, the 2-shot one for one that causes a rash and very itching. I thought it began with a G. Anyway, maybe I'm getting dementia. But again, we're keeping these at 12 minutes. And I haven't done one for a couple of days. Last time I tried, it said I didn't have any room on my phone, so I got rid of some stuff. And now I have the room, and I will be doing a few more of these, and getting them posted. And again, more of a test and a documentation of the day that I can look back at after I have dementia. Oh, God. Well, maybe I already have it. Take care, and if you are watching, apologies. Hit the like button, try to subscribe, and we'll talk to you again later. Bye for now.